And quick final item tonight about one Corpus Christi puppy, I can believe this, was given her very own quinceanera to celebrate her 15th birthday. That's right.
I don't think she's a puppy anymore, right?
Well, it said puppy on the script. So.
Lupita was given the party by her owner, Miranda Sanchez, whose cousin took photos of the pink party, posting them to Twitter, where they went viral with more than 16,000 retweets.
Amazing. Wedding plans to be announced.
Exactly.
If they're
We'll
going to do a
have to find her a
quinceanera,
suitor.
why not?
Exactly.